Cheers and good to have you. Rofo with you today. You're in Diamond Dynasty. It's the right call. It's the Gators taking on the Honey Badgers. Here's a glance at some percentile rankings. Good stuff. Grab your snacks, but be careful. You got a controller as well. It's about time to take the field. Yoan Moncada leads the charge, and we're set to go. Schlittler fires a fastball to start this game, and it's in for a strike. Here comes the 0-2. In the air, out to right center. That's a base hit. Well, you didn't have to wait too long for your first hit. Cole Carey looking to get off to a good start in this one. Two Tops Now series cards battling here. Negative. Goes back to the slider. He wants nothing to do with you. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. Swings. It's a ground ball to short. Flips to second. On to first. Double play. Jose Ramirez ready to swing after they record a quick pair of outs. Not all pitches that wander are lost. And that ball is absolutely crushed. Jose Ramirez with a no-doubt blast. He really did some damage to that ball. Are we even sure it's still round? Like maybe it's a hexagon? Bell strolls to the plate with a lead thanks to Jose Ramirez. A little out front, he swings through it. No, thank you. Ripped on a line. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Ellie De La Cruz in the box, ready to get things going here in the bottom of the first. Diving, makes the grab. Byron Buxton comes to the plate. That was saucy. A ball from Burns. Misses the plate for a ball.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Burn, baby, burn. Corbin Burns gets the strikeout. Ben Rice comes to the plate here in the first. Silky. Swing, misses the cutter. Runs the count to 1-2. Hit on the ground to second. Arroyo fields it cleanly. Sends it to first. That's out number 3. So we head to the second. Back here. One-run game. Ellie De La Cruz hits leadoff this frame. You made contact against that velo? Wow. Color me impressed. Here's the pitch. Perfect, perfect. It's headed out of here. Forget about it. Gone for a home run. So now their lead is 2. Steps to the dish, looking to duplicate what Ellie De La Cruz just did. First pitch misses for a ball. Rejected that offer. And fouled away. Ground ball to first. Oh, great stop. And very nicely done for the out. Edwin Arroyo strolls to the plate for the first time today, looking for a strong start. Blasts a rocket deep, still flying. And that bangs off the wall. It's a rocket double. Anthony Santander steps up with a chance to score the runner from second. Wowzers. 0-2 on the way. Run it back. Extends the at-bat. Sinker is fouled to stay alive. Misses. It's 2-2. Hangs in there. Strikeout number 1 in the books. Here's Ted Simmons. Woody Hayes offered him a scholarship to play football at Ohio State, but he chose baseball after the Cardinals made him the 10th overall pick in 1967. The 1-1. Swing and a drive. That was loud off the bat. It's out of here. A perfect home run. Absolutely tattooed that one. You've got him on the ropes in the early going. Keep the pressure on. Hit on the ground to first. He'll do it himself, and that's the inning. Good to have you with us. It's sunny here at Shippett Field, and you can't ask for a better day for some Diamond Dynasty baseball. Jordan Walker gets us going in this frame. Infield on their toes. Got to get the ball to first quickly against this speed. Slider misses the zone. Goes with the sinker. Used for the third time in this AB. That's a punch out for the veteran Corbin Burns. Salvador Perez comes to the plate in this 9-inning game. Tried to hold up, and they say the bat never went around. Perez ready. Swings, ground ball up the middle. To first, 2 gone. Jose Ramirez ready to go against a breakout series pitcher. Fights it foul. That's a foul ball. Sitting fastball, Ramirez connects for a base hit single. Good piece of hitting there, and now they have a runner aboard. Bryce Harper at the dish with a runner on first. Runner on the move.
Ball, that's out.
Safe, and he easily steals the bag. The pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. De La Cruz standing under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back. 4 runs separating these two teams at the moment. Cole Carey is the leadoff hitter this inning. In the air to right. Walker under it. Honey Badger do care about making catches. Ramirez comes to the plate. Absolutely punished the baseball last time up. Swings, puts it on the ground to second. 2 gone here. Josh Bell
now
up next to the dish.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
Delivers a sinker.
That's inside.
That's been his go-to pitch to start an at-bat. That's the fastball, a central part of his game today. Didn't even think about swinging. Here comes a pitch. Swings and lifts one to center. Buxton waiting for it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Yordan Alvarez bats first this inning. Misses for a ball.
Down.
Swings and sends out a rocket to the warning track. Out of here. It's a solo blast. The leadoff man starts this inning with a bang. Fun way to get it going. Happ digs in after watching Yordan Alvarez go deep. Here comes a pitch. Yes.
2.
Swung on and belted. This one looks like trouble. He turns for second. Had him on the ropes 0-2, but he found a way to punch back. Ellie De La Cruz ready to swing it with a runner on second. 0 for 1 on the day. Got him swinging at air. No contact with the off-speed pitch off the plate. That's in the dirt. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. Runner at second with no outs. And that one is in there for a called 3rd strike. Here's Byron Buxton. Doesn't connect. He was late. Goes back to the sinker. Someone get him a compass. Misses the plate.
Inside.
Gets a piece of the 2-strike slider. Misses the zone with a slider. And Buxton strikes out looking. And now it's Ben Rice. 0 for 1 looking for a hit here. Puts it on the ground to first.
Foul.
And it's just foul. That was close. Here's the pitch. Really locked in to get the strike. That's a strikeout. Back here in a 3-run game. Cam Schlittler preparing for his 4th inning on the hill. Swung on and De La Cruz crushes one. This has double written all over it. Around first, heading for 2. Hits like that are just second nature for you out there. Ian Happ comes to bat here in the 4th. An opportunity to bring Ellie home here. That's low. Wow. On a line. Hauls it in for the out. Stepping in, Edwin Arroyo. Not your pitch. Check swing, did he go? And they call it a swing. Gators with a runner aboard. Puts it on the ground to the right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Anthony Santander comes to bat with a runner at 3rd. The cutter led to a strikeout last time up.
Inside
Unloads the fastball off the plate. Not
Ball, that's
biting.
outside.
Can't secure it. Recovers and fires off a throw. And safe at first after the misplay.
Up next for Guam, the catcher, Ted Simmons.
A perfect hit. It looks like trouble. Santander rounds third, headed for the plate. And he's got an RBI triple. This one smashed down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. The Honey Badgers have allowed a pair of runs to score this frame. Slider, strike three, and that's the inning. Jordan Walker ready to start this inning. Stays with it, foul. That was filthy. The leadoff hitter is retired with the strikeout. Salvador Perez ready to hit. Came up empty first time up, 0 for 1. Foul ball. Misses the pitch from Burns. Throws one in the dirt. Another one. And that's 5 straight strikeouts. Here's Jose Ramirez. Looks like me swinging. Ramirez gives it a ride. No doubt about this one. It's not coming back. Way out of here. Jose Ramirez. Man, he's a good card to have in your deck. Harper at the dish following the latest home run from Jose Ramirez in his Diamond Dynasty career. He was practicing his launch angle when he popped out his first time up. Ground ball to second. Arroyo over to pick it up. Play made, and that ends the inning. They score. Cole Carey leads off playing from ahead.
Foul, that ball's foul.
The wind, the kick, the pitch. Fly ball left center field. Bursting into the alley. Buxton makes the grab. Jose Ramirez prepares to swing as a parallel 5 card. Now, I know you put a lot of work into this card, so let's see it pay off. Not going for that. Sweet spot. Buxton with maximum effort. That's got extra bases written all over it. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In safely, it's a double and his second hit. Josh Bell strolls to the plate. Still without a hit, but I have faith in you here. Skips up some dust. No movement, and it's ball 1. Bell waits. Guesso. Runner breaks for third. Swung on, and this one is smacked. And that gets down into the gap. The run comes in from second, and the lead is up to 5. If I didn't know any better, I would guess you're sharing a brain with this card.
Up next for Guam, the shortstop,
Ellie Dela Cruz comes to the plate following the RBI double. That catches the zone. Below the knees. Slider misses for a ball. That can't be fun to catch. down looking.
Now batting for the Gators, the left fielder, number 8.
Next to the plate in this 9-inning game, Ian Happ. Foul ball. That makes it 0-2. That one's on the house. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in the dirt. Bell up to third now on the wild pitch. And we don't see a throw. He's in there with a stolen base. Stays with the slider and fouls it off with 2 strikes. Nope.
Ball, that's high.
That's drilled, and it sounded like it hit the sweet spot. It was. It's out of here. Not fooled in the slightest. The long ball continues to be a story in this one. That's their 4th home run as a team. Edwin Arroyo comes to the plate with the bases empty. Slices one foul. Just
Ball
looking
one.
for a strike.
Now pitching, Chow. Hader.
The 1-1. That's ripped to right, down the line. Heading for the chalk. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Yordan Alvarez leads us off. And gets a piece, but foul. Swing, and here's another drive. Going back, and it's gone. A multi-homer performance, and that one had no chance of staying in the yard. Way out of here. Ian Happ comes to the plate now following the solo home run. He is a game changer on the bases with that speed rating. And out number 1 on the grab. Ellie De La Cruz steps in now. Jumps on the first pitch and hits this one on the sweet spot. Going back, and this one is gone. A home run. And now they trail by 5. Byron Buxton gets a chance to keep chipping away at the deficit following the home run. Rough start for him at the plate. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Buxton waits. That's strike 2, and a pitch that you could throw again here. 1 ball and 2 strikes, the count. Now there's a bullet down the line, but that's a foul ball. 1-2, the pitch. Changeup misses the zone. Bell. And he handles it himself for the out. Next up here in the 5th inning, Ben Rice. Swings and lifts one to right center. Carrick moving to the left. Brings it in for the 3rd out. They scored 2 runs in the inning, but they're still playing from behind. Anthony Santander leading things off, up by 5. Different zip code. Ramirez can't secure it. The card loves you just as much as you love the card. Captain of the team strolls to the plate. Ted Simmons. fights off the fastball. Off
Ball.
target.
That's inside.
Pitchers ahead, 1-2. In the air, out to left. Alvarez running at top speed, and that drops foul. Gators with a runner at first. Goes back to the changeup. Keeps it inside the chalk, fair ball. Santander going for third. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
The batter, number 10.
Yoan Moncada bats here in the sixth.
Moncada.
No, that's a foul ball.
And the lefty kicks and delivers.
Nope, foul ball.
On the ground left side. Ramirez sends it to first. And one away. Cole Carey in the box. No hits today, but now you're comfortable with the swing. No, thank you.
Good.
That's ripped into the outfield. Plenty of room for extra bases. Carey, round second, headed for third. Caught on a rundown. And he's nailed trying to get back to the bag. But a run does come in to score. Jose Ramirez steps up with nobody on.
That ball's foul.
That one lady isn't singing yet, but she's definitely warming up her vocal cords. Ramirez fouls it away. Slider, strike three. Jordan Walker bats first as we start the bottom of the sixth. Just swinging at the breeze. A pair of sinkers to start the at-bat, and it's 0-2. Keeps battling. The count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hits it hard to second, throws to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. And now, Salvador Perez.
The catcher, number 13. Salvador Perez.
Cooking. Now a rip into left center. And there's a hit. Around first, digging for 2. Executed the pitch you wanted, but can't win every battle.
Up next for the Honey Badgers.
Jose Ramirez in the box with a runner on first.
Ramirez.
Stays with the slider, but foul. Lifts the cutter. Carey on the move to his left. Pulls it in, 2 away. Here's Bryce Harper settling in.
Designated hitter, Bryce Harper.
Harper hits it hard. Just watch it go. Out of here for a home run. Wasted absolutely no time in that at-bat. Swinging at the first pitch. You can't draw it up any better. Alvarez gets a chance to follow up that. Bryce Harper. Timing up the off-speed pitch. Fast play, but a slow dance. Fastball. Strike three. Inning over. We'll be right back. Welcome back. It's a 5-run game. Josh Bell steps in the box to start the 7th. Not it.
Ball.
Swings, puts it on the ground to the left side. They get the first out of the inning. That brings up Ellie De La Cruz to the dish. In the air, out to center. Buxton right there for it. Squeezes it. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ. He's back for more after homering last time. Wonder if we'll get a repeat performance. Lefty sets, kicks, fires.
Ball.
A swing-free zone. Swings, and this one is smashed. Walker galloping towards it. That one hops the wall. And he'll make it into second base with 2 gone. Edwin Arroyo, the next card off the deck. 0-1 the count. Swings and misses out in front. Keeps the plate appearance going. In the dirt, but kept close. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. The lefty kicks and delivers. Slider. Strike 3. Ian Happ leads off with his team playing from behind. Swing and a ball popped up. This one a mile high. Minimum effort, maximum result. Gets under the cutter. De La Cruz pops out. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Maybe things turn around right here. Late with the swing there. And the 0-1. He's just guessing. Strike 3, inning over. That was as easy as 1, 2, 3. Don't go away. The best is yet to come. Anthony Santander, the first to hit this inning.
Anthony Santander.
The heater misses for a ball. Mason Miller, the new arm.
Miller.
Here's the 1-0. Puts it on the ground to second. And that's the first out of the inning. We see Ted Simmons now, a former prodigy who made his major league debut as a teenager. Alex Hall, the batter they'll send to the plate as a pinch hitter. Rips it to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Yoan Moncada parades to the plate thanks to his P5 status. A tad early. Just a tad. It's 0-2. Swung on and lifted to left. Alvarez in high gear. And that's a foul ball. Check swing appeal. He went around. Not an easy. Ben Rice leads things off in the bottom. The Gators dip into their bullpen and hand the ball to Clay Holmes. Ben Rice in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Rice gets the bat to it, but foul. And the 0-2. Throws one in the dirt. Goes with the fastball. He's seen it 3 times now. Wow, you just made one of the best hitters on the planet look human. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jordan Walker, trying to turn things around after an 0 for 3 day, 2 strikeouts with a ground out. 0-1 on the way. Misses the plate, but swings at the breaking ball. Strike 3. You just slayed a dragon right there. A member of the Cornerstone Series steps in, Salvador Perez. The Cornerstone Series is packed with players to build your team around. It's quite the compliment to be a player featured in this series. Makes the catch, inning over. Cole Carey leads off the top of the ninth. 1 for 4 with a double. Misses the plate with pitch number 1. 1-1 the count. Just an exploratory mission. And the pitch. There it is. Strikeout from Miller. Getting ready to hit, Jose Ramirez. Slides one across the zone for a strike. That had some zip. Fouls the change to keep the at-bat going. Was that on purpose? Puts it on the ground up the middle. Happ collects it. And there's 2 down.
He's out.
Next is switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Found the target to start the AB. A base hit. And that extends the inning.
Now batting for the Gators, the shortstop,
Ellie Dela Cruz at the dish with a runner on first. Not a chance. That one looks like trouble. Lead runner around second. Around third, he's racing home. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. We head. Final inning, and we're back. It comes down to these swings, but I like your chances. You're sitting on a lead. May the force be with you on these last few steps. Still in the air. Makes the grab at the warning track. Bryce Harper up now. a strike. Throwing some cream cheese up in the zone. Out of the zone for a ball.
Down.
That's a strikeout, and now just one out away from a win. Down to the final out here at Ship-It Stadium. Hall moves under this one. The third out, and that seals it. The Honey Badgers come up short in this 9-inning matchup. Can't dwell on it. You're too good to stay down for long. That settles that and brings us to the end of our broadcast. For everyone at MLB The Show, I'm Robert Flores. Thanks for tuning in. You have been a great audience. And I'm not just saying that because I want you to choose me for your booth.
And the batter is George Springer.
That's a ball.
The lefty, the 1-0. And that one hammered way back there. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. About ready to roll. Here's George Springer.
First pitch, 7-11.
And the 1-0. Now one missed.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
And another ball.
Action tag.
Swings through that one for strike one. Grounds one to short. Anderson gets it to first. One out in the top of the first. Ready to get underway. Here's George Springer to start it off.
Ball, that's in.
The 1-0.
Ball two.
a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Bottom of the seventh, and stepping in for the Astros, George Springer. Hit hard, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Set for the last half of the seventh. Here's the Astros leadoff man, George Springer.
Well, these Astros need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park.
Bottom of the seventh, and stepping in for the Astros, George Springer.
Well, these Astros just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap.
Set for the last half of the seventh. Here's the Astros leadoff man, George Springer.
Well, these Astros need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
On the ground, and foul ball. The 1-2.
That's a ball.
No question about this one. It's out of here. So two in scoring position with one out. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Fouls away the first offering.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
So the tying run at second.
Ball, that's just
Don't
out.
be surprised, a ball on the ground to the corners, that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Here's George Springer. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
So the tying run at second.
Don't be surprised, a ball on the ground to the corners, that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. So two down. George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. Well struck left field. and it's off the green monster. The throw in, coming home. Safe, and they lead by 4. So 2 down. Here's George Springer. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. The 0-1. So 2 down, and the batter is George Springer. Off left side. Check swing called strike. 0-2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Here's George Springer. Runner on the go. That one ripped, but foul. The 0-1. Curveball drops in there.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
No,
And
that's
downstairs.
Down.
Straw off of first with 2 away. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. One down. And here's the catcher. Line drive. That's a base hit into right. And now the catcher comes up to hit. He's 0 for 1. This one's smoked on its way out of here. Back here in Denver. We head to the bottom of the second. Cole Carrot digging in for the Rockies.
Ball, that's out.
In the air, left field. And that is foul. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. Back in Minnesota, on now to the top half of inning number 2. Blaze Jordan now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. High fly ball, right field. Mark. Back at target field, digging in. Blaze Jordan. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Way back there. And gone. Out to the deepest part. Jordan in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Burleson aboard here at first with nobody out. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. It gets down, a base hit. The relay throw. Tag. Save. Bang, bang play. That was close.